We welcome you to the Novant Health Fieldhouse in Greensboro, North Carolina. It is NBA G League basketball action. The Grand Rapids Gold are in town to take on the Greensboro Swarm. I'm Brock Bowling of the Swarm. I'd like to recognize and welcome back a number of corporate partners this season, including Novant Health, Blue Ridge Properties, Bank of America, PNC Bank, Legacy Federal Credit Union, True Liant Federal Credit Union, DEX, PMI, the YMCA of Greensboro, the Greensboro Marriott Hotel, and many others. Time now for the injury report. It's brought to you by Novant Health. Broken bones, twisted ankles, and sprained wrists can't wait. At Novant Health, we are making access to our orthopedic specialists easier than ever with same-day appointments and after-hours walk-in care available for urgent needs and the safest care in the region. Book your orthopedics appointment with Novant Health today because pain definitely can't wait. Novant Health, the official health provider of the Greensboro Swarm. Here is the injury report here for today. For the Grand Rapids Gold, no injuries to report this afternoon. And for the Greensboro Swarm, 2 players out today. MJ Walker out with an illness, and Jalen Sims not here today. He's out for personal reasons. Time now for the starting lineups. The starting lineups are brought to you by True Liant Federal Credit Union, as their goals are to improve lives by putting our members first and providing great service and straightforward financial solutions to help guide their financial future. For the Grand Rapids Gold, they will go with Jameer Young, Charles Bediako, Spencer Jones, Trey Alexander, and Gabe McLaughlin. And for the Greensboro Swarm, they go with Keontae Johnson, Reggie Perry, Marcus Garrett, KJ Simpson, and Tijan Salan on assignment from the Hornets today to help out the Greensboro Swarm. The Swarm come in 5-4. The team has lost 3 straight, including a 124-116 overtime loss on Saturday to the Grand Rapids Gold. And the Gold come in at 5-5. Again, they beat the Swarm on Saturday night by a score of 124-116 in overtime. The Gold had 15 made threes in the game, and Trey Alexander for the Gold had a career-high 38 points, including 5 threes against the Swarm on Saturday. The Swarm out of the floor in their purple uniforms with the teal and white trim. They'll go from left to right in the first half of play. And for the Grand Rapids Gold, they are in their white uniforms with the dark blue, red, and gold trim. The officials for today, Paul Toomey, Blanca Burns, and Jafar Kinsey. Perry will jump for the Swarm against Bediako for the Gold, and we appreciate you joining us here today, wherever you may be on NBAGleague.com. Paul Toomey in the center circle to throw up the jump ball. The toss, the tap into the Swarm backcourt of the Swarm have the opening possession of the game, going from left to right. KJ Simpson, two-way guy, walks the dribble across the timeline to Johnson up front, back to Simpson to the right wing. Man-to-man defense here by the Gold. Motion perimeter game here by the Swarm. Johnson at the foul line, deflects. His pass deflected out of bounds. Stays with the Swarm underneath with 8 to shoot. Swarm inbounding on the baseline on the near corner in the front court. Garrett looking, and he finds Perry right of the key. Now down to 5 of the shot clock. Back to Garrett, head of the key, 3 to shoot. Garrett, top of the circle, 3 on the way. Good! He beats the shot clock buzzer. And Marcus Garrett has the first points of the game. 3-0 Swarm. We've played 30 seconds in the opening quarter. Gold ball right to left. Across the timeline, Trey Alexander hands the ball off to Jameer Young, who bounces it right to the circle to McLaughlin. Looks inside, not much there. Looks for cutters. He finds Spencer Jones. He drives down the lane, hangs in the air, shot blocked from behind, but Jones got it back, puts it up and in. Spencer Jones, his first 2 points of the game. Gold on the board, 3-2. Swarm in the lead by 1. And a turnover by the Swarm at midcourt. First of the game for the Swarm. Numbers for the Gold. Jameer Young inside, bank shot off the glass and missing. Salan, the rebound here for the Swarm. Across the timeline to Johnson. Johnson, right wing, pressured by Spencer Jones to Salan at the head of the key. Salan, left of the key, fires up a 3 on the way, rims out on him, rebound, ricochets around. Simpson has the offensive putback, and he puts it in. KJ Simpson, his first 2 of the game, 5-2, Swarm by 3, Gold ball right to left, 10:30 to go in the opening quarter. In the front court, Trey Alexander directing traffic at the point. One hands the pass, right side to Jones, right at the right elbow, floats up a 15-footer, and it goes in. Spencer Jones, he has 2 baskets, 5-4. Swarm in the lead by 1, 10:15 to go first quarter. Swarm ball across midcourt, going from left to right. Johnson down the left alley. Lost the ball, ricochets around, out of bounds, and it goes back. Nope, they say it stays with the Swarm underneath. 13 to shoot for the Swarm. Swarm trying to snap a 3-game losing skid. Garrett inbounding at the baseline on the far side. Finds Simpson, head of the key, drives down the lane, leans inside, kicks it right corner to Johnson, fakes the 3, drives right baseline, floating right-handers, an air ball over everything. Caught on the other side by Alexander for the gold. Across the timeline he goes, and he turns it over. Turnover goal number 1, 3-on-2 break for the Swarm. They find Garrett, left corner, wide open, 3-pointer. Good! Oh, Marcus Garrett, 2 threes in the game. He has 6 of the 8 points for the Swarm. 8-4, Swarm by 4. 9:40 to go in the opening quarter. Gold ball to the front court. Young in the left wing, hands it off to McLaughlin, left corner. Back up front to Alexander. Shot clock inside of 10. Alexander driving, fadeaway shot with the right hand, missing from 15. Rebound to the deck, controlled by Garrett with the Swarm. Across the timeline he goes, up the left sideline to Simpson. Back to Garrett, fakes the 3. Passes up front to Johnson, around a Perry screen, right elbow, dumps it down low into Perry, and he lost it. Turnover Swarm number 2. Here come the gold. Across the timeline is Alexander. Alexander jukes and jives down the lane, dumps it down low to Bediako for the slam. Charles Bediako, his first 2, 8-6. Swarm in the lead by 2. Swarm ball left to right. Exactly 9 minutes remaining in the opening quarter. Garrett, bounce pass, right at the key. At the right elbow is Perry. Back to Garrett between the rings. Garrett dribbles down the lane, kicks it left wing to Simpson. Catch and shoot 3 on the way. Rims out on him, and the rebound by Alexander for the gold. Across the timeline he goes from right to left. Alexander had his pocket picked. A turnover on the goal, number 2. 2-on-1 for the Swarm. Garrett running layup, lays it in. Marcus Garrett, he has 8 of the Swarm's 10 points in the opening quarter. 10-6, Swarm by 4. Shot for 3. Left wing is good by Alexander for the gold as he shoots in a silencer, quiets the crowd. 10-9, Swarm by 1. Swarm ball left to right. 8:20 to go, opening quarter. Simpson at the left wing. Up top it goes to Saloon. Saloon helping out the Swarm here tonight. Coming from the Hornets in Charlotte. Shot for 3 by Saloon is missed, and the rebound by Alexander for the gold. Across the timeline he goes. Lost the ball inside to Bediako, and he lost it. Turnover goal number 3. Here come the Swarm from left to right. 4 minutes gone by. Swarm lead at 10-9 in the opening quarter. Here's Garrett, left block, floating right-hander. Banks it in. Marcus Garrett averages 7 points a game. He has 10 in the first quarter. He has 10 of the 12 for the Swarm, who lead by 3, 12-9. Right at the key, shot for 3. Left-handed goes in by Jameer Young. Only a 14% three-point shooter, but he knocks it down for 3. Tied at 12 with 7:35 to go in the opening quarter. Offensive foul called against Tijan Salon for the Swarm is first. We get a timeout. No, we don't. Not a timeout yet. 7:34 to go here in the opening quarter. Ethiel Horton into the game for the gold. Andrew Funk also in there for the gold. So it's Funk, Horton, Bediako, Jalen Williams in there, along with Tevion Jones for the gold, who have the ball tied at 12 apiece. 7:22 to go in the opening quarter. Steal by the Swarm. Turnover goal number 4. Racing down the floor is Simpson. Driving layup. He got clobbered on the shot, but he's fouled. He'll head to the line for one shot worth 2. Fouls on Tevion Jones for the gold. That's his first. At the line, KJ Simpson for the Swarm. Two-way player for the Swarm and the Hornets. 2 points in the game. He had a good game against the Gold on Saturday. 20 points, 6 boards, and 7 assists. One shot worth 2, and he missed it. Swarm 0 of 1 at the line. Rebound by the Gold. Tied at 12. 7:12 to go here in the opening quarter. Funk up top. He throws it away. Turnover Gold number 5 already in the first quarter. Here's Garrett for the Swarm. Swing pass left to Salon. Back to Garrett. Head of the key. Shot for 3 on the way. It's too short. Rebound by Williams for the Gold. The outlet pass to Horton. Across the timeline he goes. Horton. Thought about the 3, dribbles inside, spin move in the lane, back up to Williams up front, swings it left to Funk, a long 3 for the left wing, and he got it. First points of the game for Funk. Timeout Swarm. 6:44 to go in the opening quarter. It's the Gold 15, the Swarm 12 here at NBAGleague.com. Fans, the Swarm's next home game is this Thursday, January 23rd, 7 p.m. against the Birmingham Squadron. For tickets, please visit our website at gsoswarm.com. And to get other key updates about the Swarm season, we hope to see you at the Novant Health Fieldhouse this year. Out of the timeout, 6:44 to go in the opening quarter. Gold 15, Swarm 12. Gold shooting 66% from the floor, 6 of 9. Swarm shooting 50%, 5 of 10. Marcus Garrett has 10 of the 12 points here for the Swarm in the first quarter. The other two are by K.J. Simpson. Here's Reggie Perry, left block in the front court, works against Bediako. Is back to the goal, leans inside, turnaround shot with the right hand, crawls around, then it goes in. Reggie Perry, his first two of the game, 15-14, Swarm down by 1. Right corner three by Williams for the goal, and it's good. Jalen Williams shooting 46% from downtown this year. Gets a quick three, 18-14, Swarm down 4. Here's Keontae Johnson in the front court at the right elbow at the foul line. Fadeaway shot, right hand, off the mark, rebound. Loose ball foul called on the rebound. On the gold, it's on Charles Bediako for the gold. That's his first. Swarm down 4, 18-14, 6:04 to go, first quarter. Simpson will inbound with the Swarm in the front court on the far sideline in front of the gold bench. Inbounds to Garrett at the top of the key. Garrett, right elbow, skips the pass up front to Simpson, 8 to shoot. Here's Simpson, left of the key, looks inside, finds Perry, left corner, three-pointer on the way. It's a wedgie between the rim of the backboard, and it goes back to the Grand Rapids Gold. Actually, they'll jump it up in the center circle. So a jump ball in the center circle between Bediako of the gold and Perry for the Swarm. Bediako 7 feet tall. Perry 6'8". The toss, the tap into the gold backcourt. Paul Toomey, the official, blows the whistle, and he's going to throw up the jump ball again. Apparently he didn't like his own toss-up of the ball of the jump ball. He tries again. There's the toss, the tap, and it's again controlled by the gold. Here's Ethel Horton across the timeline. Fresh, full shot clock here for the gold. In the front court is Tevion Jones, and he lost it. Turnover, goal number 6. Racing down the floor is Salon, and he runs it down to the right corner. At the foul line is Simpson, and the Swarm get back on offense. Here's a driving dunk by Simpson, and he throws it down. K.J. Simpson, he has 4 points. He and Marcus Garrett, the only players to score in this game, along with Reggie Perry for the Swarm. Foul by the Swarm on the other side. Keontae Johnson called with the foul, his first. Terrell Brown Jr. and Caleb McConnell into the game for the Swarm, replacing Marcus Garrett and Keontae Johnson. At the line, Ethiel Horton, 6'5" guard at the line. Had a pretty good game against the Swarm on Saturday night. 8 points and 3 rebounds. One shot worth 2. It's up and in. Horton has points 1 and 2, and the one shot worth 2. The Gold, 1 of 1 at the line. 20-16. Gold by 4. Swarm ball in the front court. 5:18 to go in the quarter. Here is McConnell driving inside and lays it in. Caleb McConnell, his first 2. 20-18. Swarm down 2. Gold ball right to left. We're coming up on 5 minutes to go in the first quarter. Horton at the top of the key. Hounded by K.J. Simpson. Here's Horton driving into the lane. Running right-hander, rimming off. Rebound, fought for, curls off the rim. And the rebound here by the Swarm. Brown across the timeline, goes down the lane, kicks it left corner to Salon. He drives left baseline, hanging in the air, missing the shot. Put back try, missed by Brown. Brown gets it back for the Swarm. Up top to Simpson. Simpson drives down the left alley, 10 to shoot. On the shot clock here for the Swarm. Here's Simpson way out front of the left wing. Shot for 3 over Williams on the way. It's too short. Rebound, run down by Tevion Jones, and they call a foul at midcourt. Blocking foul called at midcourt of the Swarm. The Gold want a transition take, but looks like it's not going to happen. Fouls on Tijan Salon for the Swarm, his second of the game. Funk inbounds at midcourt to the far side of the floor for the Gold. In the backcourt to Horton across the timeline. Back to Funk at the right angle. He finds McLaughlin way up front. Now between the rings is Horton. Works against the defense. Dribbling into the lane. Kicks it back. Left of the key. Shot for 3 by Spencer Jones is short off the lip. Rebound by Simpson for the Swarm. Across the timeline to McConnell. Driving right baseline to the glass. Layup is blocked from behind by Spencer Jones and taken away by the Gold. Fast break opportunity here for the Gold. They find Tevion Jones, right side 3. That's off the mark. Weak side rebound offensively by Horton for the Gold. Back to the left side. McLaughlin fires up a 3. Got it. A 3 by Gabe McLaughlin, shooting 46% from downtown this year. Swarm down 5, 23-18. Inside 4 minutes to go in the first quarter. Swarm in the front court. Salon up front. Push pass right to Perry. Left of the key is Brown. 10 to shoot. Brown looks inside. Passes right to Salon. Step back 3 for the right wing on the way. Good. A 3 by Tijan Salon, his first points of the game here today. 23-21, Swarm down by 2. Shot for 3, right wing missed by Horton for the Gold. Rebound by the Swarm. Here's Brown across midcourt. Finds Simpson head of the key. Shot fake, goes down the lane. Running right-hander off the glass and good. And a timeout taken by Andre Miller and the Gold. 3:19 to go in the first quarter. We're tied at 23. Swarm fans, have you ever considered bringing out a group of your friends, co-workers, or family to a Swarm game? Please check out the various group ticket packages available with groups starting as low as 10 people. For tickets or more information, please make sure you go to gsoswarm.com. Back here at the Novant Health Fieldhouse, 3:19 to go in the first quarter, tied at 23 apiece. The Swarm are shooting 46% of the game. The Gold are shooting 50%, but how about the Gold from three-point range? 5 of 8 from 3, 62%. Gold ball out of the timeout. Gold going from right to left. Tied at 23, 3:19 to go in the first quarter. It's Funk, Young, Alexander, McLaughlin, and Spencer Jones, the five on the floor. Here for the Gold, clad in the road white. Young, head of the key, directing traffic in the point. Spins, looks, he needs help on the left wing. Hounded by McConnell. And ball ricochets around into the hands of McLaughlin. Back to Young and left wing. Shot clock at 6. Here's Young at the head of the key. Swing pass left to Funk. Turnaround shot with the right hand for 3, and it goes in. In rhythm 3 by Andrew Funk. He has 2 threes, 6 points. Swarm down 3, 26-23. 2:47 to go in the opening quarter. Terrell Brown Jr. at the left angle. Finds Raekwon Battle, left side 3, and it goes in. Instant offense off the bench. Raekwon Battle, his first 3 of the game. 26-25, Swarm down 1, 2.5 to go here in the opening quarter. Perimeter passing game of the Gold. Here's Young, right wing. Bounce pass at the top of the circle. Here's a long 2 by Spencer Jones. It misses, and the rebound by Garrett for the Swarm. He jogs the dribble across the timeline from left to right. Entry pass down low. In the lane is Soriano. Turnaround shot with the right hand. Clangs off the backboard. Rebound by the Gold to McLaughlin. Across the timeline goes Alexander. Behind the back, bounce pass up top to McLaughlin. Takes a 3 on the way. Rims out on him, and the rebound skied for by Terrell Brown Jr. for the Swarm. 26-25, Swarm down 1 with possession inside 2 minutes to go, first quarter. Garrett, head of the key, directing traffic at the point. Goes to the left side of the floor, now down the lane. He lost it, got it back. Right side to Brown, 10 to shoot. Brown to the foul line, passes right wing to Garrett. Wide open three-pointer. It's too strong. Offensive rebound by McConnell. He has it for the Swarm in the lane. Kicks it left corner. Brown, wide open three-pointer. That's too strong. And the rebound skied for by McLaughlin for the Gold. And the outlet pass to Alexander. 26-25. Swarm down 1. Minute 30 to go. First quarter. Young at the top of the key. Shakes off Battle. Goes down the lane. Hanging jumper with the left hand. Missing, but he's fouled. He'll head to the line for 1 shot worth 2. Fouls on Raekwon Battle for the Swarm. That's his first. At the line, Jameer Young for the Gold. Young had a great game against the Swarm on Saturday night. 20 points and 11 assists. Excellent free throw shooter, 90% so far in the NBA G League regular season. 1 shot worth 2. He puts it up with the left hand, and it's good. Young points 4 and 5. The Gold 2 of 2 at the line. Gold, an excellent free throw shooting team. They made 14 of 15 to the line of the game on Saturday night. Little 2-3 zone here on defense by the Gold. Swarm having it in the front court. Down by 3, 28-25. McConnell in the lane. Reach and foul called on Trey Alexander for the Gold. That's his first. Each team with 4 team fouls here late in the first quarter. Swarm ball inbounding on the far sideline of the front court is McConnell for the Swarm. He looks and finds Brown between the rings. Shot clock ticking down. It's inside of 10. Brown to the left elbow. Rises, fires a 15-footer, and it goes in. Terrell Brown Jr., his first 2 of the game. 28-27. Swarm down 1. Inside a minute to go in the first quarter. Gold ball right to left. Here's Alexander at the head of the key. One hands the pass. Right side to Tevion Jones for 3. Misses. Rebound controlled by McConnell with the Swarm. Across the timeline he goes. Center of the floor. Push pass right to Brown. He thought about the 3, dribbles inside, down the left alley, fadeaway shot with the right hand, well short. Rebound by Tevion Jones for the Gold. Dribbles it off his foot, retrieves it, finds Funk across the timeline. Alexander, and a reach-in foul called up front. It's on Caleb McConnell for the Swarm. Nope, they say it's on, it is on McConnell, his first. Swarm over the limit, so 1 shot worth 2 coming up here for Trey Alexander. Had an incredible game on Saturday night. Career high 38 points. He had 5 made threes. The Gold made 15 threes in that game on Saturday night. 1 shot worth 2 for Alexander. A couple of dribbles, spins the knees, eyes the mark, puts it up and puts it in. Points 4 and 5 for Alexander. The Gold are 3 of 3 at the line. Gold by 3, 30-27. Swarm ball left to right. 25 seconds to go. First quarter. Terrell Brown Jr. directing traffic at the point against a 2-3 zone here in a half-court set by the Gold. Shot clock inside of 10, 15 of the first quarter game clock. Push pass right to Garrett. 5 to shoot. Garrett dribbles into the lane. Hop, skip, and a jump. Reverse layup. Right hand good. Marcus Garrett has 12 in the first quarter. 6 seconds to go in the quarter. Here come the Gold. Here's Alexander, right of the key against Soriano. 2 seconds, one, kicks it left wing to Jameer Young. Shot for three at the buzzer is short. That's the end of the first quarter. At the end of one, it's the Gold 30, the Swarm 29 here on NBAGleague.com. The Swarm would like to thank Blue Ridge Companies for their continued support of the Greensboro Swarm and their continued partnership. For any short-term or long-term leases, Blue Ridge Companies is the place to be. They have properties all around the Triad, and they are the official housing provider of your Greensboro Swarm. For more information, please go to BlueRidgeCompanies.com. Start of the second quarter, the Gold lead the Swarm 30-29. Gold shooting 46% for the game. The Gold shooting 43% for the game so far and 50% on threes, 6 of 12. Swarm 46% overall, only 3 of 11 on threes, 27%. Start the second quarter, Swarm down one. Whistle, moving screen, offensive foul away with the ball, called on Gabe McLaughlin for the Gold, and it goes back the other way. Here come the Swarm up the floor with Brown, Garrett, Soriano, McConnell, and Battle. Swarm trying to snap a 3-game losing skid. They need to win here today against the Grand Rapids Gold. Perimeter passing game here with the Swarm in a half-court set. Battle has it, top of the key, goes to the foul line. Floating 15-footer is missed, and the rebound by Alexander for the Gold. Across the timeline he goes. Gold from right to left. Alexander up top, swings it up to Young, hands it off left wing to McLaughlin, and then back up front here to Alexander. He's picked up by Caleb McConnell. Here is Alexander, left elbow, 2, and it goes in. Trey Alexander, he has 7, 32-29. Swarm down 3 with the ball, 11:15 to go, second quarter. Here's Battle, left elbow, cross-court pass, right side to McConnell. Now backs in on the right block against Alexander, up top to Garrett. Line drive 3 on the way, it's short, and the rebound by Alexander for the Gold. Gold by 3. We've played 1 minute of the second quarter. Bediako up front, hands it off to Alexander, and another moving screen. It's on Bediako for the Gold. That's his second. Swarm getting good looks here in the game today, just not able to hit too many threes so far. 3 of 12 for 25%. Swarm down 3, 32-29. We've played a little over a minute of the second quarter. McConnell up front. at the right elbow, behind his back dribble. Now dribbles down the lane against Bediako. Tight ropes the baseline. He finds Brown in the right corner. 10 to shoot. Back to the right side, McConnell. Up front to Garrett. 6 to shoot. Here's Garrett dribbling, spinning in the lane, and he lost it. Turnover, Swarm number 5. 3-on-1 break for the Gold. Here's Young driving inside. His layup is blocked from behind by Battle, and Battle gets the loose ball. Up the floor go the Swarm. Here's Garrett in the lane. Right side pass, McConnell. Wide open, three-pointer. It's off the mark. Rebound offensively by Soriano. Left corner pass. Shot for 3 is up and short by Battle. Rebound fought for, and the Gold have it. Swarm had multiple looks there on that possession and could not convert. Swarm down 3, 32-29. Alexander with the Gold in the front court. Push pass right to Young. Young picked up by Battle. Tries to shake off Battle, goes down the right baseline, and he lost the ball out of bounds. Turnover, Gold, number 7. Keontae Johnson back into the game for the Swarm. He replaces Terrell Brown Jr. So the 5 on the floor. Now KJ Simpson checking into the game, and he will replace. Now they say, well, they're allowing Simpson to come in, but not 2 Gold players just yet. Garrett, Simpson, Battle, Soriano, Johnson, the 5 on the floor for the Swarm. For the Gold, it's Young, Tevion Jones, Alexander, Bediako, and McLaughlin. Here's Johnson with the Swarm at the left wing. Retreats back to the three-point line, flips the pass up front to Garrett. Garrett left of the circle, bounce pass at the foul line is Johnson, 8 to shoot, fakes the shot, spins inside, leans inside, turnaround shot with the right hand, missing, but he's fouled. He'll head of the line for one shot worth 2. Fouls on Trey Alexander, his second. Andre Miller is the head coach of the Grand Rapids Gold in his 3rd year, 17-year NBA career with 9 teams. Played collegiately at the University of Utah, led the Utes to the Final Four in 1998. He played for the Cavs, Clippers, Nuggets, Sixers, Trailblazers, Wizards, Kings, Timberwolves, and Spurs. 9 teams in his 17-year NBA career. Keontae Johnson makes the one shot worth 2, his first 2 of the game. 32-31, Swarm down by 1. Shot for 3, left side missed by the Gold, and the rebound here for the Swarm. Simpson driving down the lane, scoop to the hoop. He lost it. No, he said he traveled first. Traveling on the Swarm. 6 turnovers on Greensboro. Head coach of the Greensboro Swarm is DJ Baker. In his first season, 4th head coach in franchise history. His team went 11-5 in the NBA G League Showcase Cup. Best showing for that portion of the season in organization history. Rising, firing a 2 from the top of the key is good by Trey Alexander. He has 9 points. 34-31, Swarm down 3. 9 minutes to go exactly in the second quarter. Here's Simpson, head of the key, around a Soriano screen, dribbles to the foul line area, runs inside, floating right-hander goes in by KJ Simpson on assignment for the Swarm tonight from the Hornets. 2-way player for the Swarm and the Hornets this year. 34-33, Swarm down 1. 8:40 to go in the second quarter. Goal to the front court. Here is Young, right of the key, around a Bediako's screen. Finds Spunk up top. Bounce pass in the lane, and he lost it. Turnover number 8 for the Gold in the opening half of play. Battle with the Swarm. Dribbles inside. He's at the foul line. Backs inside. Lost it. Got it back to Garrett up front. Swing pass right to Simpson. Man-to-man defense here with the Gold in a half-court set. Shot clock inside of 10. Simpson right wing. Looks inside. Soriano right elbow. 5 to shoot. Skips it left wing to Johnson. Up top to Garrett. He fakes the shot. 3 to shoot. Drives inside. Floating right-hander. Good! 14 points for Marcus Garrett. And the Swarm reclaimed the lead by 1. 35-34. 8 minutes exactly to go in the second quarter. Alexander rises. Fires a right wing. 3, and it goes in. Alexander, his second 3 of the game. He has 12 points, a career-high 38 against the Swarm on Saturday night. Gold back in top by 2, 37-35. 7:45 to go, second quarter. Simpson for the Swarm, right wing. Dribbles with the right elbow, fakes the shot, needs help. He passes left wing to Battle. Catch and shoot, 3 on the way. That's off the mark. Rebound, fought for, and controlled. Still ricochets around. They call an over-the-back foul, called on Soriano for the Swarm. That's his first. They were battling for the rebound, and 2 guys were boxing out Soriano. They call Soriano for an over-the-back foul for the Swarm. Swarm down 2, 37-35. Gold ball right to left, 7:30 to go in the second quarter. Young up front, bounce pass to the top of the circle. Bediako is back to the goal, picks up the dribble, needs help, passes right wing to Young. Shot clock inside of 10. Young dribbling down the lane, stops, pops, banks it up, and banks it in. Jameer Young, 7 points. Swarm down 4, 39-35. We're coming up on 7 minutes exactly to go in the second quarter. Keontae Johnson, head of the key. Directing traffic at the point. Swing pass left to Simpson. Simpson, bounce pass down low. Left block is Johnson. Gets a double team. Back to Simpson. Left wing. Fires up a 3 on the way. It's too strong. Rebound. Fought for. It's on the deck and picked up by Bediako for the goal. Across the timeline is Young. Driving in the lane. Floating right-hander. Dumps it off inside to Bediako. Gets it inside to Williams. Scores the basket and he's fouled. Jalen Williams with his 5th points of the game, and the foul is called on Raekwon Battle with the Swarm, his second. Free throw coming up here for Williams, but a timeout of the court. 6:41 to go in the second quarter. Gold 41, Swarm 35 at NBAGleague.com. Swarm fans, we have created a new all-you-can-eat ticket package here at the Novant Health Fieldhouse. You can enjoy a number of food options from hot dogs, popcorn, soda, beer, and more. The offer is only good through halftime of each game, but come on out and enjoy and try this new and exciting all-you-can-eat ticket package. For more information, please go to gsoswarm.com and click under the Ticket Central tab to learn more. A back and forth battle here in the first half, but the momentum has shifted towards the Gold here in the second quarter. Gold by 6, 41-35, 6:41 to go in the second quarter. At the line, Jalen Williams for a one shot worth 1. Trying to complete the 3-point play, scored a basket before the timeout, got fouled. One shot worth 1 for Williams on the way, and it's good. He has not missed a free throw this regular season for the Gold. He's now 5 for 5 this year at the line. Gold 4 of 4 at the line in this game. Swarm have it on the right baseline. Johnson reverse layup is good off the glass by Keontae Johnson. First field goal, 4th points of the game, 42-37. Swarm down 5, 6:20 to go in the second quarter. Ethel Horton right in front of us in the right angle. Up top against McConnell. Looks right, passes right to Williams. Left-hand 3 on the way. Rims out on him. Rebound. Good rebound by Perry, who's back in the game with the Swarm. Outlet pass to Simpson. Simpson across midcourt at the right side. Finds Perry. Left wing now to McConnell. Back to Simpson right at the key. Simpson driving down the baseline. Goes up and lays it in. KJ Simpson, 10 points in the game. 42-39. Swarm down 3. 5:47 to go, second quarter. Grand Rapids Gold from right to left. Here's Horton, and moving screen they call against Charles Bediako. He's done that a lot, not just today, but Saturday night as well. He has 3 fouls here for the Gold. 42-39, Swarm down 3. 5:44 to go in the second quarter. Gabe McLaughlin in for the Gold, replacing Charles Bediako. McConnell inbounds in the backcourt, far sideline. In front of the Swarm bench, he finds Simpson, who goes across midcourt, directing traffic at the point. Picked up by Ethiel Horton. Simpson right of the key to Lazan. Salon rather, and Salon is fouled to the foul line. Fouls on Ethiel Horton for the goal. That's his first. Team foul number 2. Johnson inbounds for the Swarm in the front court of the near sideline. Funk right up in his face for the goal. Now he sags off, and they inbound to Simpson right at the circle. Shot clock at 10. Simpson, top of the key, flips the pass inside to Perry, who lost it. Turnover Swarm number 7. Here come the goal from right to left. In the lead by 3, 42-39 over the Swarm. Funk right at the circle, back to Alexander, top of the key. Hard dribble drive down the lane, floating right-hander. They wave it off. Offensive foul called against Trey Alexander. That's his second, and it goes back the other way. So Trey Alexander just used his left forearm and shoved off and shoved down KJ Simpson. He takes the charge. It goes back the other way. 42-39. Swarm down 3. Swarm ball left to right. We're coming up on 5 minutes remaining in the second quarter. Swarm trying to snap a 3-game losing skid. Johnson in the lane, dumps it down low to Perry. Reverse layup, right hand, got it. Reggie Perry, second basket. He has 4 points, and the Swarm within 1. 42-41, Gold in the lead. Gold ball right to left. Inside 5 minutes to go, second quarter. Horton at the right sideline. He's double teamed, needs help. Push pass right to McLaughlin. Fakes the 3. Fakes the 3 again. He finds Horton, head of the key. 8 to shoot. Top of the circle. 3 goes in by Horton. That's his first field goal, his 5th points of the game. Gold in front by 4, 45-41. 4:35 to go in the second quarter. Here's McConnell at the left junction. Up front it goes to KJ Simpson. Fakes the 3, puts it on the floor, 10 to shoot. Simpson left of the key now. Now dribbles to the right elbow, down the lane. Reverse layup attempt is it's a fake shot. Back to the left side. Perry for 3. Shot clock buzzer. 3 goes in by Perry. His 7th points of the game. His first 3 in the Swarm within 1. 45-44. Gold ball right to left. 4:05 to go, second quarter. Horton, right sideline, spins away from McConnell, drives into the lane, floating right-hander off the glass and good. 9 points for 7 points for Ethiel Horton. 47-44. Swarm down by 3. Here's Johnson, left corner 3 for the Swarm. It's up and in. Keontae Johnson a 3, 7 points of the game. Whistle after the play. And what do we have? Double foul called. No, it's a double technical. Double technical fouls called. 1 on the Swarm and 1 on the Gold. So a couple of players, one from each side, jawing at each other after that last play. We're tied at 47 apiece. Coming up on 3.5 minutes to go in the first half, the second quarter of play. Funk at the left wing, way out front for the goal. Dribbles inside, passes to the left corner. Williams, he fakes the 3. Back to the left side, McLaughlin takes a 3 on the way. Good, a 3 goes in for McLaughlin. His second 3 of the game. He has 6 points. Gold back up by 3 again, 50-47. 3:20 to go in the second quarter. Swarm across midcourt. At the right sideline is Simpson. Cross court to the left wing to McConnell. Wide open three-pointer. It's off the mark. Rebound skied for by Salon. He has it tied up, and a loose ball tie-up. They'll jump into the free throw circle between Salon of the Swarm and I think McLaughlin here for the Gold. Salon is 6'9". McLaughlin is 6'7". 2-inch height advantage here for Salon. Crew chief Paul Toomey will throw it up in the air at the foul line circle for the jump ball between McLaughlin of the Gold and Salon of the Swarm. The toss, the tap, and the Swarm recover it at midcourt. Shot clock ticking down. It's inside of 10. Here's Simpson of the right wing. Trying to make something happen. 6 to shoot. Fires up a 3 on the way. It's rimming off. Rebound by Funk for the Gold. The Swarm just 5 of 21 from 3 in the game here in the first half. Gold ball in the front court. They lead it by 3, 50-47. Young, head of the key, trying to make something happen. Shot for 3 on the way. It's too strong. Rebound, fought for. Salon has it for the Swarm. Across the timeline he goes. Across midcourt is Johnson. Johnson behind the back dribble, spots a seam down the lane, and he has it stripped away. It's out of bounds. stays with the Swarm underneath. Then we get a timeout of the court. 2:32 to go in the first half. Gold 50, Swarm 47. Have you ever thought about improving your basketball skills? No matter your skill level, we are happy to announce our first Hornets Hoops Clinic on March 15th, 9 a.m. For more information, please go to gsoswarm.com or call 336-907-3600. Back and forth affair here in the first half. The Gold lead the Swarm 50-47, 2:32 to go in the second quarter. Swarm shooting 46% for the game, but only 25% on threes, 5 of 20. Gold, 50% overall, 50% on threes. Swarm ball at the baseline. They find Simpson head of the key, drives down the right alley, lost the ball, got it back. 8 to shoot, comes out of the right wing. Back up front to Johnson, 5 to shoot. Here's Johnson at the foul line, 3 to shoot. Finds Perry, right corner, puts up a 3, and he got fouled at the last second. Or did he get fouled? No, they say it's a shot clock violation. I thought he got fouled. So did Perry. They say no, and it goes back the other way. Turnover Swarm, number 8 on the shot clock violation. Here come the Gold with Young, Funk, McLaughlin, Williams, and Tevion Jones. Young ahead of the key, swing pass right to Tevion Jones, finds Funk right side, goes up top, swings the left to McLaughlin. Good ball movement here at the perimeter by the Gold. Bounce pass down low, left block is McLaughlin. Looks up front, he finds Young at the left side, 3 to shoot, finds McLaughlin, left wing 3, it's on the way, it's off the mark. Rebound by Perry for the Swarm. Outlets the pass to Simpson, he got tangled up with Tevion Jones. It's Jones' second. Team foul number 4 here by the Gold with 1:50 to go in the second quarter. Swarm down 3, 50-47. Salon, Simpson, Perry, Johnson, and McConnell, the 5 of the floor for the Swarm, clad in the home purple against the Gold. There's Salon up front, passes left wing to Perry, back to Salon, left side, fakes the 3, drives down the lane, floating right-hander, bouncing around and out, but he's fouled. He'll head to the line for one shot worth 2. Foul is on Jalen Williams, of the Gold is first. So here is Tijan Salon on assignment from the Hornets, helping out the Swarm this afternoon. Salon, 6'9" forward. Drafted in round 1, pick number 6 overall by the Hornets of the 2024 NBA Draft. Trey Alexander back into the game for the Gold. At the line, Tijan Salon. His first game as a Swarm player this year. Bends the knees, he eyes the mark, he puts it up with the right hand, one shot worth 2, rolls around, goes in. Salon has points 4 and 5 of the game. The Swarm 2 of 3 at the line, 50-49. Swarm down 1. Gold ball right to left, exactly 90 seconds remaining in the second quarter. McLaughlin up front, takes a 3, it's on the way, it's way short. It's caught by Tevion Jones in the air, he misses the alley-oop lob. And it's controlled on the miss here for the Swarm. Simpson, right angle, driving into the lane, running right-hander. Good! In the lane by Simpson. 12 points in the game for Simpson. The Swarm back in the lead by 1, 51-50. We're coming up on a minute to go in the second quarter. Alexander with the goal. Behind the back bounce pass. Left of the key is McLaughlin. McLaughlin lost it into the hands of Young, left side, 10 to shoot. Back up front to Funk. He fakes the three, passes left wing to Young, 7 to shoot. Drives to the lane, floating, left-handed shot too strong. They call a foul on whom? It's against McLaughlin on the box out for the Gold. McLaughlin has his second. So Swarm ball in the backcourt. McConnell inbounds to Simpson. 54 seconds to go in the second quarter. Swarm in the lead by 1, 51-50. Here's Simpson inside the half-court stripe, just yo-yoing the basketball. Left hand to the right hand, back to the left. Not guarded heavily here by Trey Alexander. Now 10 to shoot. Here's Simpson, top of the circle, trying to weave through the defense. He goes to the left side, 4 to shoot, bounce pass to the lane, turn over Swarm number 9. Here come the Gold across midcourt. It's McLaughlin. Finds Tevion Jones left side. Now between the rings is Young. Back to the left side of the floor, and Alexander inside the half-court stripe. Shot clock ticking down. 10 seconds to go on the shot clock. 17 on the game clock here in the second quarter. Alexander inside the half-court stripe. He's picked up by KJ Simpson. 5 to shoot. Alexander behind the back dribble at the foul line. Fadeaway shot. Hand in his face. Puts it up and in at the shot clock buzzer. 14 points for Alexander. KJ Simpson could not have defended him any better without fouling. Right in his face. Hand in his face. Fadeaway 17-footer good at the shot clock buzzer for Alexander. 7 seconds exactly. Now they put 8.6 on the board. 8.6 to go here in the second quarter. Swarm down 1, 52-51. Full court pressure put on by the Gold, and a foul called against Tevion Jones for the Gold. That's his first. Quick timeout here taken by Andre Miller. He's going to challenge the last call on the floor, a foul called against the Gold. So a timeout by the Gold to challenge the last call on the floor, called against the Gold, a foul in the backcourt. If the call stands, it'll be one shot worth 2 for this Swarm, with 8.6 to go in the second quarter. By the way, the Greensboro Swarm would like to thank our 9-year long-standing corporate partners for their continued support of the organization. Blue Ridge Companies, Novant Health, Marriott Airport Hotel, Friendly Dentistry, R.H. Behringer, YMCA of Greensboro, and Matthews Mobile. We would also like to thank the many season members who have been with us all 9 years. There are too many to list here and share, but we thank all of our partners for your support to the first 9 years here in Greensboro. Paul Toomey and Jafar Kinsey going to the monitor to review the play. A challenge by the Gold, contesting the foul call to the backcourt against the Gold. Here with 8.6 to go in the second quarter. Swarm are trying to snap a 3-game losing skid. They went 2-2 on their road trip, losing 2 in a row to complete the road trip, then losing in overtime against the Gold on Saturday night. Now facing the Gold again today, trying to snap a 3-game losing skid. Right now, the Swarm in 6th place in the Eastern Conference standings. The top 6 teams in the standings go to the postseason playoffs later this spring. That's something the Swarm have never accomplished, trying to achieve a winning season for the first time in 9 years in the organization's history, also trying to make the playoffs for the first time in organization history. Now Blanca Burns, the third official, she goes over to review with Paul Toomey, still looking at the last play. Again, a challenge by Andre Miller, the head coach of the Gold, on the last foul called against him. And Paul Toomey just read his lips. He said the call is confirmed. It's a foul on the gold. It'll be a one-shot worth two opportunity coming up for KJ Simpson for the Swarm. Swarm have a chance to take the lead here. 8.6 to go. Down one. 52-51 second quarter. So it's going to be one shot worth one, not one shot worth two. One shot worth one here for KJ Simpson because it was a foul away from the ball. So one shot worth one here for KJ Simpson. So it's not a regular common foul. It's a foul away from the ball on the inbounds play. One shot worth one for KJ Simpson. And nobody at the foul line except for him. So KJ Simpson at the line, 75% free throw shooter in the NBA G League regular season here for the Swarm. Bends the knees, eyes the mark, puts it up and puts it in. Nothing but net by Simpson. One shot worth one. He has 13 points. The Swarm 3 of 4 at the line. We're tied at 52. Now they pick up at the point of interruption. Swarm will inbound in the backcourt with 8.6 to go. So the Swarm got 1 point already on this trip up the floor. A chance to take the lead and go into the locker room in the lead at the break. Tied at 52 apiece. McConnell inbounding in the backcourt. Nobody in front of him. He inbounds to Simpson, who picks it up near the midcourt stripe. 8.6 to go, tied at 52. Simpson full head of steam, driving around the right baseline. Lays it up and in with 5.4 to go. Simpson 15 points. Back the other way come the Gold. 2 seconds, one steal by the Swarm. And that is it as the buzzer sounds and the Swarm have a 2-point lead at the break. At the break, it is the Swarm 54 and the Gold 52 on NBAGleague.com. back here at the Novant Health Fieldhouse, Greensboro, North Carolina. Your halftime score: the Swarm lead the Gold 54-52. As we recap some of the action in the first half of play, it was a back and forth battle throughout the first half. Andrew Funk nailing a couple of threes in the first half. A two inside by Jameer Young. Tough fadeaway shot goes in by Trey Alexander. A three goes in by Trey Alexander, picking up where he left off on Saturday night. Beating the shot clock buzzer with a fadeaway three for the Gold. For the Swarm, Marcus Garrett, he was red hot in the first quarter. 14 first half points. He had 12 in the first quarter. He was outstanding. Tijan Salon on assignment from the Hornets, helping out, hitting a three. KJ Simpson very active in the first half as well. He had 15 points. Reggie Perry, he hit a three. KJ Simpson working the baseline. He lays it in, a tough two. Your halftime score again, it's the Swarm 54 and the Gold 52. As we take a look at the first half stats, the Swarm shot 46% of the first half, as so did the Gold. The Swarm just 23% from three. The Gold shot 45% from three. Gold a perfect 4 of 4 at the line. The Swarm 3 of 4, 75%. The Swarm 2 more assists, 11 to 9. The rebounds are tied at 20. Gold have more turnovers than the Swarm, 14 for the Gold and 8 for the Swarm. So the teams come back onto the floor. Swarm in their home purple uniforms with the teal and white trim. They'll go from right to left the rest of the way here in the first half, or the second half, I should say. And the Gold in their road white uniforms, they'll go from left to right the rest of the way. These two teams played to overtime on Saturday. Now in another tight ball game here today on Martin Luther King Day. We thank you for joining us here on NBAGleague.com. Gold with the ball first here to begin the third quarter of play. Man-to-man defense here for the Swarm. Motion perimeter game by the Gold. Left angle three up and in by Trey Alexander. That's his third three of the game. He has 17 points. And just like that, the Gold back in the lead by one. 55-54. Simpson for the Swarm, head of the key. Angle dribbles to the left side to Salon. Salon has it, top of the circle. Shot for three. Leaves it short off the lip. Rebound by Bediako for the Goal, and the outlet pass to Alexander. Alexander across midcourt to the left sideline. Picked up heavily here by Simpson. Gets around Simpson into the lane, and a foul called to the Swarm. It's on KJ Simpson. That's his first. Simpson tried to play catch-up as he got behind Alexander, reached in and fouled him. KJ's first and team foul number one as well. Oh, they said he was in the act of shooting. Really? Oh, my goodness. Thought it was on the floor. Instead, it's in the act of shooting. Trey Alexander at the line, 61% free throw shooter. Two-way player for the Gold and the Nuggets. Played 3 years of college ball at Creighton. Finished up there last year. One shot worth two. It's up and in. Alexander points 18 and 19 for the Gold. The Gold are 5 of 5 at the line. And it's 57-54. Swarm down three. 11:05 to go, third quarter. Salon, top of the circle, drives down the lane, kicks it right corner. Perry, catch and shoot three. It's off the mark, too strong. Rebound offensively by Johnson, though. Into the lane, fadeaway shot. It crawls off the rim, but the tip try is up and in by Salon. Salon has 7 points. He tipped it up in the air and just crawled around the rim, and it went over the top of the rim and went in. Swarm down one, 57-56. 10:40 to go, third quarter. Gold ball left to right in the front court. Young at the left angle. He's picked up by KJ Simpson. Around the screen he goes. Down the lane, floating left-hander goes in by Jameer Young. 9 points for Young. Swarm down three, 59-56. 10:23 to go, third quarter. Simpson, left elbow, foul away with the ball on whom? It's on Gabe McLaughlin for the Gold, his third of the game. Team foul number one. Swarm will inbound to the front court on near the far sideline near the Swarm bench. Simpson inbounding with McLaughlin right up in his face. Simpson inbounds, short corner right is Johnson, backs in on the right block against Alexander, leans inside, puts up a shot, count the basket and a foul. Oh, he had to work for that one. Keontae Johnson, he has his 9th points of the game. The foul is on Trey Alexander. That's his 3rd of the game. Keontae Johnson just worked his way inside, drew the contact, the foul. Foul on Alexander. Johnson at the line for one shot worth one. 84% free throw shooter, puts it in. He has 10 points. The Swarm, 4 of 5 of the line, tied at 59. We're coming up on 10 minutes to go in the third quarter of play. Here's Alexander, head of the key. Works against KJ Simpson, drives inside, hangs in the air, forces the shot up, and it's good, and he's fouled. Simpson fouls him again. Alexander makes the shot again. 21 points in the game for Alexander. A tough fadeaway shot with Simpson all over him. He puts it in. Simpson has his 2nd foul. At the line, Alexander. One shot worth one. It's up in the air, good. 22 points for Trey Alexander. The Gold, a perfect 6 of 6 at the line. Gold by 3 over the Swarm, 62-59. 9:55 remaining in the third quarter. Here's KJ Simpson at the left elbow, dribbles into the lane, puts up a shot. He got clobbered. He's fouled. He'll head to the line for one shot worth 2. Fouls on Charles Bediako for the Gold, his 4th. So at the line, KJ Simpson. He was drafted in round 2, pick number 42 by the Hornets in last summer's NBA draft. Again, had a great game on Saturday versus the Gold. 20 points, 6 rebounds, and 7 assists. 75% free throw shooter on the year. Swarm are shooting as a team in the regular season 82% from the line as a team. One shot worth 2. It's up and in for Simpson. He has points 16 and 17. The Swarm are 5 of 6 at the line. Swarm down 1. 62-61, 9:40 to go, third quarter. Here is Jameer Young at the left elbow. Lost the ball, got it back to McLaughlin up front. Back to Young left side. Drives inside of the baseline. Cut off. Back to McLaughlin. Left side 3. Missing. Rebound one-handed by Perry for the Swarm. Outlet pass to Salon. Across the timeline he goes. Salon directing traffic on the point. Salon lifts the pass inside to Perry. It's out of bounds. It stays with the Swarm underneath with 13 to shoot. Marcus Garrett to inbound for the Swarm on their own baseline on the near side. 13 to shoot. Quick pass inside to Simpson. Layup good. Oh, he got by everybody in the lane, and Simpson drops it in. Points 18 and 19 for KJ Simpson. Swarm back on top by 1, 63-62. 9 minutes exactly now to go in the third quarter. Goal ball to the front court. Here's Alexander. Works one-on-one. Right angle against Johnson. Shot for 3 on the way. Good. A 3 by Alexander. That's his 4th 3 of the game. He has 25 points. He had a career-high 38 against the Swarm on Saturday night. Here's Salon, top of the circle 3 with a Swarm, and it goes in. Salon, his 2nd 3 of the game. He has 10 points. The Swarm back on top by 1, 66-65. 8:35 to go in the third quarter. Alexander up front, works against Reggie Perry. Lost it, but got it back to McLaughlin with 10 to shoot. Skip pass, right corner to Funk, and he lost it. Just slipped out of his hands. Out of bounds, turnover Gold, number 15. Jalen Williams back into the game for the Gold, replacing Gabe McLaughlin. Swarm have it, left corner 3 in the front court, missing short by Keontae Johnson. Rebound, Spencer Jones for the Gold. The outlet pass to Alexander. Across midcourt he goes. He sets up the offense on the point. Flips the pass between the circles to Young. He goes to the right side. Jameer Young in the lane, hangs in the air, bounce pass down low, turned it over. Out of bounds to the Swarm. Turnover number 16 on the Gold. They had a lot of turnovers on Saturday night and already 16 here. We're only in the third quarter. 8 minutes exactly now to go in the third. Swarm up 1, 66-65. Here in the front court, right angle Garrett at the foul line. Perry dribbles into the lane, and he lost it. Turnover, Swarm, number 10. Alexander across the court from left to right. Fadeaway shot in the right baseline, then it goes in for Alexander. 27 points for Alexander. And the Gold back on top by one, 67-66. Here are the Swarm at the foul line as Perry, turnaround shot up and in. Reggie Perry, 9 points in the game for Perry, and the Swarm back on top, 68-67. At the next time out, we'll look at the stat sheet and see how many ties and lead changes we've had so far in this game. It's been a lot. Here's Williams, catch and shoot three, top of the circle by the goal, and it's good. Jalen Williams, his second three, 9 points, and the Gold back on top, 70-68. We're coming up on 7 minutes to go, third quarter. In the lane, Perry, turnaround shot with the right hand, too strong. Rebound by Funk for the Gold. Across the timeline, it goes to Young. Young right baseline, drives into the lane, floating left-hander, rimming out off the glass. Rebound, fought for offensively. Alexander has it up front, swing pass right to Funk, and the right baseline shot for three by Williams is missed. Rebound skied for by Salon with the Swarm. Across the timeline, outlet pass to Simpson. Whips the pass inside to Johnson. Tight ropes the baseline. Right corner pass to Garrett. Three. Good! Marcus Garrett, 17 points in the game and hits a three. And the Swarm back in the lead by one, 71-70. 6.5 minutes to go, third quarter. Gold ball in the front court. Backdoor pass. Williams to Young out of bounds off of the Swarm. It'll be Gold ball when we come back. 6:23 to go in the third. Swarm 71 and the Gold 70 on NBAGleague.com. Swarm fans, back by popular demand. Our Fieldhouse Fridays are back this season at any Friday home game. Take advantage of $2 hot dogs, $2 sodas, and $3.95 beers presented by R.H. Behringer. To top it off, after the game, all kids get to come onto the court and can play on the court for 30 minutes after every Friday home game. For more information, please visit gsoswarm.com. We told you it's been a back and forth affair. We've had 5 ties, 14 lead changes in the game here through 2.5 quarters of play. Out of the timeout, here are the Gold, down by one of the Swarm, 71-70. Alexander for the Gold, driving inside, floating right-hander goes in down the right alley. Alexander, he cannot be stopped. 29 points in the game. Swarm down one, 72-71. Johnson in the front court, driving down the lane, left-hand layup off the glass and good by Keontae Johnson. He has 12 points. And the Swarm back in the lead by one, 73-72. Inside 6 minutes to go, third quarter. Gold have the ball in the front court, going from left to right. Young has it up front, swing pass left to Williams, back to Young at the head of the key. Shot clock at 10. Here is Tevion Jones, top of the circle, rises, fires a three. It's an air ball, goes out of bounds, and it goes back to the Swarm. Swarm trying to snap a 3-game losing skid. Lost a heartbreaker in overtime against the Gold on Saturday night. Chance for redemption and revenge here this afternoon. Here's Simpson, right angle, back to the right side. Way out front is Salon up front. Long three, top of the circle. It's way short and saved out of bounds. No, out of bounds by Soriano. And it goes back to the Gold. Caleb McConnell back into the game with the Swarm. So the 5 on the floor with the Swarm as they get back on defense. Simpson, Salon, Garrett, Soriano, and Johnson. Swarm down, making a Swarm up one rather, 73-72, 5:15 to go in the third quarter. Pass broken up in the lane and a turnover by the Gold, number 17. Loose ball foul called against the Gold. It's on Jalen Williams. That's his second. Team foul number 4 already by the Gold in the third quarter. With 5:11 to go in the frame. Swarm ball right to left, down, making a up one rather, 73-72. Coming up on 5 minutes remaining. Third quarter. Simpson, head of the key, directing traffic at the point. Hard dribble drive down the right alley. He's tight roping the baseline. Ball knocked away, got it back, 8 to shoot, lobs it up front, then stolen away by the Gold. Turnover Swarm. Up the floor comes Jameer Young, getting back on D of the Swarm, but reverse layup is up and in by Jalen Williams for the Gold. 11 points for him. Swarm down one again, 74-73. 4:39 to go, third quarter. Simpson, top of the circle, directing traffic, lofts the pass left wing to McConnell, who's picked up by Jameer Young. McConnell, left corner pass to Simpson, inside pass to Soriano. Ball deflected out of bounds. It stays with the Swarm underneath with 6 to shoot. 6 seconds on the shot clock for the Swarm, who trail by 1, 74-73. 4:26 to go, third quarter. Garrett inbounding on the baseline on the near side. Finds Simpson in the left corner. 5 to shoot. Puts it on the floor. 2 to shoot. 1, and a loose ball foul called at the last second before the shot clock expired. Fouls on Jalen Williams, his third. The Gold are over the limit, so Simpson will go to the line for one shot worth 2. Simpson played 3 years at Colorado in the Pac-12. Finished up there last year. He had 20 points against the Gold on Saturday. He has 19 so far this afternoon. One shot worth 2. Puts it up with the right hand. Good. Simpson points 20 and 21 in the one shot worth 2. The Swarm 6 of 7 to the line. Swarm back on top by 1, 75-74. 4:15 to go, third quarter. They trap Alexander up front near midcourt. They cross court to the left side. Tevion Jones back to Alexander, head of the key, 10 to shoot. Alexander just inside the half-court stripe, blows by Garrett, and a reach-in foul called on Garrett with the Swarm. That's his first. Ethiel Horton into the game for the Gold, replacing sharp-shooting Andrew Funk. So it's Young, Tevion Jones, Horton, Alexander, Williams, the 5 of the floor. For the Gold, who trail by 1 of the Swarm, 75-74. 4 minutes exactly to go, third quarter. Here's Jameer Young at the right angle. Around a screen, down the right baseline. Bounce pass to the left corner. Ethiel Horton fakes the 3, drives inside, pull up 15-footer, good. Ethiel Horton, 9 points for him, and the Gold back on top by 1, 75, making it 76-75. Swarm ball right to left, 3:40 to go in the third quarter. McConnell way up front to the left side. Looks left, passes left, overhead pass, left wing to Garrett. Looks inside, Soriano down low. Holding foul called on Horton for the Gold. His second of the game. It's at the line, Joel Soriano as the Gold are over the limit. Soriano, 83% free throw shooter in the NBA G League regular season. 8 points, 5 boards against the Gold on Saturday night. One shot worth 2 up in the air, got it. His first 2 points of the game and the one shot worth 2. The Swarm are 7 of 8 of the line, 77-76. Swarm back on top by 1, 3:23 to go, third quarter. Alexander for the Gold, cut off of the right baseline. Now goes into the lane area, floats up a right-handed shot. Count the basket and a foul. Oh, he is so hard to stop. 31 points for Alexander. Fouls on Marcus Garrett, his second. Just creating his shots, getting away from the defense. 38 on Saturday night, 31 so far here this afternoon. Gold back in the lead by 1, 78-77. Alexander, 45% on the year from 3, 61% on the year from the line, and the free throw is good. 32 points for Trey Alexander. The Gold have not missed at the line here in this game. They're 2 of making 7 of 7 in the game, and a running dunk by KJ Simpson quickly on the other end. He has 23 points, and the Swarm tie the game at 79 apiece. Right of the key, 3 by Williams, up and off the mark. Rebound skied for by Simpson with the Swarm. He sprints the dribble across the timeline. 5 on 4 here. Here's Simpson driving down the lane. Floating right-hander, partially blocked. No good. Rebound on the floor. Salon has it offensively for the Swarm. Kicks it back up front to McConnell. Shot clock now inside of 10 after the reset to 14. Here's McConnell, right baseline, 4 to shoot. McConnell dribbling into the lane, 3 to shoot. Catch and shoot. Simpson tried to catch and shoot the 3. It went in, but after the buzzer, shot clock violation on the Swarm. We get a timeout of the court. 2:33 to go in the third. Tied at 79 apiece between the Swarm and the Gold here on NBA GLeague.com. The Swarm finished this short homestand with a game on Thursday, January 23rd, 7 p.m. We tip off against the Birmingham Squadron, the NBA G League affiliate of the New Orleans Pelicans. For more information, please visit gsoswarm.com. Back at fourth battle, we've had 6 ties, 21 lead changes in the game. Swarm and Gold tied at 79, 2:34 to go in the third quarter. Gold ball inbounding in the backcourt. Funk inbounds to Ethiel Horton, and we resume play. Gold going left to right. Horton across midcourt. Bounce pass up front. He goes to Williams. He shakes off the defender. Passes left wing to Alexander. Tipped out of bounds by the Swarm. Stays with the Gold in the front court. 10 to shoot. It's a 9 to shoot on the shot clock. They're going to change it, I believe, to 12. Or a couple of seconds off the game clock. Now they put 3 seconds back on the shot clock. 12 seconds to shoot. Gold inbound in the front court. They find Alexander inside the half-court stripe, and a bump foul called up front on McConnell for the Swarm. That's his second. And the Swarm are over the limit, so they're putting Alexander at the line. He's been tough to stop. Alexander, 4 of 4 at the line, 11 of 12 from the floor, 4 of 4 from 3. Alexander, 32 points. One shot worth 2. It's up, and he got it. Points 33 and 34 for Alexander. The Gold, a perfect 8 of 8 at the line. Swarm down 2, 81-79. We're coming up on 2 minutes to go in the third quarter. Swarm ball to the front court. Johnson bounce pass in the lane to Soriano, and they wave it off. He jammed it, but they wave it off. Foul on the floor. Against the Gold, it's on Alexander. That's his 4th. Swarm would love to get him 2 more fouls and get out of here. He's been a nightmare for the Swarm here defensively. Terrell Brown Jr. checks into the game for Marcus Garrett of the Swarm. Alexander goes out. They're going to save him for the fourth quarter. He has 4 fouls. At the line for one shot worth 2, Joel Soriano. Bends the knees, eyes the mark, puts it up with the right hand, and he got it. Points 3 and 4 for Soriano with a one shot worth 2. The Swarm 8 of 9 to the line, tied at 81. Exactly 2 minutes to go, third quarter. Gold ball to the front court. Here is Tevion Jones driving down the lane, scooping shot with the left hand, missing off the glass. Rebound by Terrell Brown Jr. for the Swarm. Sprints the dribble across the timeline, directing traffic at the point, goes down the lane, left hands a shot up in the air, good! Hey, banks it in! 4 points for Terrell Brown Jr. Swarm back in the lead by 2. 83-81. We're coming up on 90 seconds to go. Third quarter. Funk down the lane. Kicks it right wing to Horton. Fakes the 3. Passes left elbow to Williams. Back up front to Horton. Shot clock at 10. Horton. Overhead pass. Left wing to McLaughlin. High-low lob. Inside left block Williams. Bank shot off the glass and good. By Jalen Williams. 13 points of the game. We're tied at 83. Minute 15 to go in the third. Swarm ball right to left. Here's Keontae Johnson way out front. He's on the left side. One-on-one against McLaughlin. Dribbles down the lane, stops, hangs, shoots, and it rolls around and it goes in. It looked like it was going to crawl off, but Johnson puts it in. 14 points of the game, Swarm by 2, 85-83. Inside a minute to go in the third quarter. Gold ball to the front court. Tevion Jones up front, whips the pass, left wing to Funk. Guarded by McConnell, 10 to shoot. Here's Funk at the head of the key. Overhead pass, left of the circle, Williams fires up a left-handed 3, rims around and it goes in. Jalen Williams, his third 3 of the game. He has 16 points. And the Swarm are down 1, 86-85. 30 seconds to go, third quarter. Johnson, right angle, dribbles into the lane, spins. He got tangled up with Jalen Williams. He's fouled. Williams fourth. One shot worth 2 coming up here for the Swarm. Keontae Johnson will go to the line. He had a good game against the Gold on Saturday. 16 points on 7 of 10 shooting. He's an 84% free throw shooter. Played for the Oklahoma City Blue last year in the G League and won an NBA G League title. Shot in the air, good. From the foul line, Johnson points 15 and 16, and the one shot worth 2. The Swarm are 9 of 10 to the line. Swarm by 1, 87-86. With a 1-3-1 zone defense here in a half-court set with the Swarm. Little new wrinkle defensively here shown by the Swarm against the Gold. Shot clock at 10. Here's Horton left wing. Passes left side out of bounds off the Swarm. Stays with the Gold. 9 to shoot. 9 to shoot. 12.9 to go on the third quarter clock. Gold inbound. Down 1 to the Swarm, 87-86. Here's Funk left of the key. Up top to McLaughlin. Fakes the 3. Passes right to Horton. Fires up a 3. It misses. Too strong. Offensive rebound, though, by McLaughlin. Shot is blocked. McLaughlin got it back. 2 seconds to go in the quarter. Puts up a shot. Blocked again. And that's the end of the third quarter. At the end of 3, the Swarm 87, the Gold 86 on NBAGleague.com. back here at the Novant Health Fieldhouse. We start the fourth quarter. It's been back and forth literally all game. 8 ties, 24 lead changes. Swarm lead the Gold 87-86. The Swarm's biggest lead has only been 4. The Gold's biggest lead has been 7. Swarm trailed by 1 at the end of 1. Swarm led by 2 at the break. Swarm lead by 1 here after 3. We start the fourth quarter. Here we go. Swarm ball right to left to begin quarter number 4. Swarm trying to snap a 3-game losing skid, including a game against the Gold here on this floor 2 nights ago. McConnell in the paint. Lost the ball, got it back at the left side. Raekwon Battle, catch and shoot 3. Rims out on a rebound, fought for. Bediako has it for the Gold. Across the timeline is Young. He finds Tevion Jones at the left wing. Floats up a right-handed shot in the lane. He missed it. Rebound by Terrell Brown Jr. for the Swarm. Across the timeline he goes. Brown finds Perry, left of the key. 3 on the way. It rims off. Rebound by the Gold. The Swarm are 7 of 28 from 3 in the game. Gold ball to the front court. Down by 1 of the Swarm, 87-86. Early moments, fourth quarter. Here's Tevion Jones, right corner, passes right of the key. 3 on the way by Funk is good. Andrew Funk on the catch and shoot 3. 3 threes in the game. He has 9 points. And the Gold back on top by 2, 89-87. 10:50 to go in the fourth quarter. Swarm ball to the front court. Here's Johnson, right angle. His pass is taken away by the Gold. They call a transition take foul on the Swarm. Johnson with the turnover and then the transition take foul. So 1 shot worth 1 here for Tevion Jones for the Gold. Excellent free throw shooter, 84% on the year. It's up and in. That's his first point of the game. The Gold are a perfect 9 of 9 from the line of the game. And now it'll be Gold ball at the point of interruption in the backcourt. Gold ball up 3, 90-87 on the Swarm. Deep 3, right side by Funk. Too strong this time. Offensive rebound, though, by Williams, and he's fouled by the Swarm and McConnell. McConnell's third. Team foul. No, it's his third foul. Second team foul on the Swarm. Tevion Jones inbounds in the front court. Far sideline near the Gold bench. They find Young, head of the key, 10 to shoot. Young dribbles down the lane. Acrobatic shot, left-handed shot off the glass and good by Jameer Young. 11 points for him. He's quick as a hiccup. Gold by 5, 92-87. Swarm ball right to left. 10-18 to go in the game. Here's Battle. Right corner, fakes the 3. Bounce pass down low. Right block is Perry. Back to Battle. Right corner 3. It's short. Rebound by Funk for the Swarm. For the Gold, rather. He finds Tevion Jones. Right corner 3. Up and in. His first basket of the game. He has 4 points. Timeout taken by DJ Baker of the Swarm. Biggest lead of the Gold of 8. 95-87. Gold on top. 10:03 to go in the fourth. Back at the Novant Health Fieldhouse, 10:03 to go in the fourth. Gold have their biggest lead of the game of 8. 95-87. It's been a back and forth game. 8 ties, 25 lead changes in the game. Swarm with their biggest deficit now of 8. 95-87. The timeout called by DJ Baker. The Swarm trying to slow down the momentum of the Gold and trying to get back on track here. Down 8. Again, Swarm trying to snap a 3-game losing skid. Garrett across midcourt with the Swarm, passes right to Salon. In the right corner, Simpson. He fakes the 3, dribbles inside, back out right wing to Salon. Cross courts it into the lane to Perry. Layup, good. Oh, what a pass by Salon, and Perry lays it in. 11 points for Perry. Swarm down 6, 95-89. 9:40 to go in the fourth. Gold ball left to right. Young, right elbow, spinning on Johnson. Up front it goes to Funk. Back to the right wing and Young. He's picked up by Marcus Garrett. 10 to shoot. Young dancing around the dribbles. At the top of the key, leans inside, passes right block to Mediaco. 3 to shoot. They call a foul. Down low on the floor. It's on Reggie Perry with a Swarm his first. And they said, well, looked like they're going to line up for a free throw. They said it's a foul on the floor, as it should be. Shot clock reset to 14. For the Gold, who lead by 6, 95-89, 9:22 to go in the fourth. Timeout Swarm to take a look at the last play. They're going to challenge the call on the floor. And we have a timeout of the court, 9:22 to go in the game. Gold by 6 on NBAGleague.com. We're back at the Novant Health Fieldhouse. 9:22 to go in the fourth quarter. The Gold lead the Swarm 95-89. A timeout was taken by the Swarm to challenge the last foul call. The decision has been made. And here's the So the foul is confirmed, called on Reggie Perry, I believe they said, his second. Then a technical foul was called on Charles Bediaco apparently for being overdramatic and flopping on something. So Bediaco with a technical foul for flailing and flopping overdramatically, according to referee and crew chief Paul Toomey. So one shot technical worth one for the Swarm. KJ Simpson at the line, 23 points. One shot worth one. He puts it up with the right hand, and he missed it. Only the second miss by the Swarm in the game, 9 of 11. So the foul before the challenge is upheld. They pick up at the point of interruption, and Gold have the ball. Up by 6, 95-89, 10 to shoot. Here is Funk at the top of the circle. Whips it left wing to Young. He goes down the lane, floats up a right-handed shot off the mark, and the rebound by Perry for the Swarm. Swarm down 6, coming up on 9 minutes to go in the game. Perimeter passing game over the Swarm. They find Perry at the foul line. Perry bulldozing his way inside against Bediaco. Little jump hook with the right hand, crawls off the rim. Rebound with the Gold. Here come the Gold from left to right. Across the timeline is Funk. He has 3 threes made here in the game. Funk picked up at the left wing by Perry. Shot for 3 over Perry. It's up and spins out on him. And the rebound by Garrett with the Swarm. Swarm going right to left. Across the timeline is Garrett. Between the rings is Johnson. Swings it left to Simpson. Simpson trying to create. Puts it on the floor. Hard dribble drive down the lane. All the way to the cup. Scoop shot with the right hand. And it goes in. Oh, what a shot. And a play by Simpson. 25 points for Simpson. Swarm cut it to 4. 95-91. Gold ball left to right. 8:19 to go in the game. Bediaco right at the key. Hands it off to Jones. Catch and shoot 3. Right side. He leaves it short. Rebound. Skied 4 by Simpson for the Swarm. Swarm down 4. 95-91. 8:05 to go in the fourth. Johnson head of the key to the right elbow. Dumps it down low into Perry. Floats up a shot. Then it goes in. Reggie Perry, 13 points in the game for Perry. Swarm cut it to 2. 95-93. Gold ball left to right. Inside 8 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. Young has it up front. Chest pass right to Funk. Funk at the top of the key. Swings it right to Tevion Jones. Drives down the right baseline. Reverse layup with the left hand. He missed it. Rebound. Fought for. Ricochets around. Out of bounds. To whom? And they say it stays with the Gold with 14 to shoot. Trey Alexander back into the game with 4 fouls. Game high 34 points. He's back in the game for the Gold. Gold up 2, 95-93. 7:38 to go in the fourth quarter. Young inbounds quickly to Williams on the right block. Back to the right side. It goes to Funk. Shot clock inside of 10. Funk bounce pass at the foul line. Williams gets it to Young up front. 5 to shoot. Young swings it left to Williams. Fakes the 3. Steps to the side. Puts up a 3 on the shot clock. Buzzer. And it goes in. Shaylin Williams, 19 points in the game. He has a new career high, and he's made 4 threes in the afternoon. Swarm down 5, 98-93. Shot for 3, missing by Salon from the left wing. A rebound by the Gold. Here's Alexander, right side. Thought about the 3, doesn't take it. Gets it inside to the right block by Diaco. Turns inside, leans in against Perry, puts up a shot off the glass and good. Charles Bediaco, 4 points, and the Gold reached the triple-digit mark, 193. Gold up 7. Swarm ball right to left. 6:45 to go in the game. Here is Johnson, head of the key, dribbling down the lane. Tries to double down low to Perry, and he lost it. Turnover Swarm, number 12, and they call a reach-in foul in the backcourt on Keontae Johnson, his 3rd. Team foul number 4. Gold have no team fouls here in the fourth. Alexander inbounds in the backcourt to Jameer Young. He jogs the dribble across the timeline, setting up the offense on the right wing. Picked up by KJ Simpson, finds Funk left side, fakes the 3, drives inside, bounce pass to the lane to Bediaco, puts up a shot, crawls off the rim, but he's fouled. Heads to the line for 1 shot worth 2. Foul is on Joel Soriano for the Swarm, his 2nd, as Bediaco almost got it to go. Got fouled by Soriano. Bediako will go to the line for one shot worth two. 54% free throw shooter. He had 14 points, including the game-winning basket in overtime in the Elam ending on Saturday night against the Swarm. Misses the free throw. First miss by the Gold in the game. They are now 9 of 10. Swarm down 7, have work to do. 6:17 to go in the fourth quarter. Simpson at the left elbow, spinning around in traffic, goes down the lane. And a reach-in foul called on Jameer Young on the floor for the Gold, his first. Andrew making a Caleb McConnell, into the game for the Swarm. He replaces Keontae Johnson. McConnell to inbound to the front court. On the near sideline for the Swarm, it's McConnell, Salon, Garrett, Soriano, and Simpson, the five of the floor, clad in the home purple with the teal and white trim. Shot clock at 10. Salon has it on the inbounds play. Puts on a move. Shot for three. Top of the key. It's off the mark. Rebound. Ricochets around. Saved by McConnell. And saves in the front court here with the Swarm to Garrett. Shot clock reset to 14. Garrett driving hard down the lane. Spinning inside. And he lost it. Got it back. 7 to shoot. Passes right wing to Salon. 4 to shoot. Salon passes left wing to McConnell. Launches a high-arcing three. It's an air ball. And it's a shot clock violation. Turnover, Swarm number 13. And it goes back to the Gold, who lead by 3 possessions, 193. The Gold started out 2-0 in the NBA G League regular season, but have since gone 3-5. Defeating the Swarm in one of those wins on Saturday night on this floor by 8 in overtime, 124-116. Shut out the Swarm in the Elam ending 8-0. Gold looking for back-to-back wins against the Swarm. 2 wins in 3 days. The Swarm trying to snap a 3-game losing skid. Here is Alexander, left side, wide open three. It's on the way. It's off the mark. Rebound skied for by Salon on the weak side for the Swarm, and the outlet pass to Simpson. Simpson across midcourt, directing traffic at the point. Right of the key, dancing around the dribbles. Step back three on the way, missed badly. Off the backboard of the rim, got his own miss though. Up top it goes to Garrett. Right side pass to Salon, 10 to shoot. He drives in the lane. Running right-hander. It's an air ball. It's caught by Williams for the Gold. Gold by 7. Here they come across the timeline, left to right. We're coming up on 5 minutes remaining in the fourth quarter. 193. Swarm down 7. The hound on Alexander drives down the left baseline, floats up a right-handed shot, got clobbered. He's fouled. He'll head to the line for one shot worth 2. Fouls on Caleb McConnell for the Swarm, is 4th. So Trey Alexander will go to the line. He had a career-high 38 points against the Swarm Saturday night. He has 34 right now. He made 5 threes in the first meeting. He has 4 threes here this afternoon. One shot worth 2. It's on the way, and it's good. Alexander points 35 and 36 for the two-way player for the Gold and the Nuggets. Gold have their biggest lead of 9 at 102-93. Swarm ball right to left. Inside 5 minutes remaining in the game. Here's Simpson at the foul line. Dribbles inside. Floats up a right-handed shot. Banks it in, and he's fouled. And he'll go to the line for a potential 3-point play. Fouls on Andrew Funk for the Gold, his first. KJ Simpson drawing the contact and the foul. 27 points for the two-way guy for the Swarm and the Hornets. 27 points here today. A chance to complete the 3-point play. Bends the knees, eyes the mark. He puts it up with the right hand, and down it goes. 28 points for Simpson. The Swarm 10 of 12 of the line. Swarm down 6. 102-96. Gold ball left to right. 4:37 to go in the fourth quarter. Here's Bediako up front. Down between the rings is Young. Puts it on the floor and down the left alley against Simpson. Drives inside. Banks it up with the left hand, and it goes in. Jameer Young, 13 points. Swarm down 8 again. 104-96. 4:20 to go in the fourth quarter. Simpson head of the key. Shot for 3. Wide open shot. It goes in. KJ Simpson. A new career high. 31 points for Simpson. Swarm cut it to 5. 104-99. We're coming up on 4 minutes remaining in the game. Here's Young with a Gold up front. At the left elbow. 15-footer up and in. Jameer Young off a big screen by Bediako. He has 15 points in the game. 106-97, Swarm down 7, inside 4 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. They kick it right corner, Garrett, wide open, three-pointer, good! Marcus Garrett, 20 points, his fourth three, 1 point away from tying his career high. Swarm cut it to 4. 106-102, 3.5 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. Alexander driving right baseline for the Gold, and he lost it out of bounds. Turnover, Gold, number 18, and it goes back to the Swarm. Swarm trying to chip away at the lead some more here. They're down 4. 106-102, 3:27 to go in the fourth. Simpson across midcourt, directing traffic at the point. Avoids the double team. Working with Soriano. Soriano has it at the foul line. Plays it right wing to Salon. Right at the key three. It's on the way. It's short. It is saved by Soriano, but into the hands of Funk, but he lost it for the goal. It's out of bounds, and it goes back to the Swarm. They say no possession change. Or will they? They say yes. No, they say no. 4 seconds to go on the shot clock. I thought they were going to get a new shot clock, and instead it's a 4-second showing on the shot clock for the Swarm. The inbound to Garrett at the left baseline. Shot for a long two. It's up and in. 22 points by Marcus Garrett. Timeout taken by the Gold. 3:04 remaining in the fourth quarter. The Gold lead it 106-104 over the Swarm. Swarm fans, if you ever thought about sitting close to courtside and enjoying an all-you-can-eat menu at a Swarm home game, bring your office, your friends, your family, and enjoy a meal and watch some great Greensboro Swarm basketball at the Nopon Health Fieldhouse. For more information, please visit gsoswarm.com. Taking a look at the updated numbers, we have had 8 ties. We've had 25 lead changes in the game. Biggest lead of the game has been 4 for the Swarm. Biggest lead for the Gold has been 9. Swarm have cut the lead down to 2, 106-104. Anyone's game, 3:04 to go in the fourth. Swarm shooting 48% overall, but just 24% on threes, 9 of 37. The Gold, 50% for the game, 44% on threes. They made 15 on Saturday night. They've made 16 here this afternoon. The team is shooting 38% as a club from three-point range. So far in the NBA G League regular season, 44% today from 3 as a team. Gold ball out of the timeout from left to right, up by 2, 106-104. Inside 3 minutes to go in the fourth. Here's Alexander way out front, hounded by Caleb McConnell. Shot clock at 10, bounce pass, short corner left is Bediako. He's back to the goal, 7 to shoot. He backs in on Soriano, back in the lane, leans inside, fadeaway shot. He got clobbered on the shot. He's fouled. They'll head to the line for one shot worth 2. Fouls on Soriano with the Swarm, his third of the game. Gabe McLaughlin back in for the Gold, replacing Jameer Young. At the line, Bediako, he missed a free throw earlier. Played 2 years at Alabama, finished up there in 2023. Last year played with the Austin Spurs in the G League. Bediako, only a 54% free throw shooter, it's up and in. Bediako on the one shot worth 2, points 5 and 6. The Gold are 10 of 11 at the line. 108-104, Swarm down 4, 2:42 to go. Looks like Tijan Salon has some blood from his elbow, so they're going to patch that up, get the blood out of there and off his elbow. Looks like they've done that. And they will resume play. Can the Swarm complete the comeback? They were down 9 here in the fourth. It's down to 4. Plenty of time to go. 2:42 to go. Swarm trying to capitalize here on the next possession. Garrett across the timeline, setting up the offense on the point with the Swarm. Dribbles into the lane, cross courts it right to Salon. He lost it, got it back. Looks inside, not much there. Right of the key is Simpson, 10 to shoot. Simpson against McLaughlin. Dancing around to the dribble, goes inside, right-handed layup off the glass, rolling around, and it goes out! And rebound by Soriano, puts it up, he got clobbered from behind, he's fouled, and he'll go to the line for one shot worth two. How did that ball not go in? McLaughlin with the foul, his fourth. So Joel Soriano will go to the line. 83% so far in the NBA G League regular season. Played 2 years at Fordham, 3 years at St. John's. Finished up there last year, played for Rick Pitino. 2 years ago, named the Big East Most Improved Player. And he played at St. John's. One shot worth two for Soriano. Bends the knees, eyes the mark. He puts it up. And it's short, but the offensive rebound by Soriano. Back to Garrett up front. Shot clock reset to 14. And it's stuck on 14. They blow the whistle to adjust the clock. It's stuck on 14. They say put 12 seconds on there, and they do. DJ Baker wants to get a couple of subs in, but the official, Paul Toomey, not letting him just yet. 12 of the shot clock for the Swarm. They're down 4, 108-106. Simpson inbounds near the Swarm bench to Salon. Back to Simpson. Head of the key. Shot clock is stopped again. They're going to take 3 seconds off. Now make it 9 seconds on the clock. Simpson inbounding again near the Swarm bench on the far sideline. He finds Salon. Back to Simpson. Shot clock is ticking down. It's at 6. Here's Simpson, head of the key. Thought about the three. 3 to shoot. Takes a 3. It's on the way. Good! KJ Simpson. 34 points. And the Swarm cut it to 1. 108-107 inside. 2 minutes to go here in the fourth quarter. Gold ball in the front court. Funk at the right angle. Hounded by Garrett. Now between the rings is Trey Alexander. Alexander on the right side. Shot clock at 6. Alexander one-on-one against McConnell. Shot clock at 3. Alexander top of the circle. Passes right side to McLaughlin. 2 seconds, 1. And they don't get a shot off in time. Shot clock violation. Turnover gold. Number 19. And it goes back to the Swarm. Swarm a chance to take the lead. 1:34 to go in the fourth. And the Swarm trail by 1. 108-107. Couple of subs into the game for the Swarm. The 5 on the floor now. You have Simpson, Johnson, Perry, Garrett, and Salon. Here comes Simpson from right to left. Walks the dribble across the timeline, setting up the offense on the point. Puts on a juke move against Alexander at the right elbow. Now comes back out. Looks inside. Skip pass left corner. Johnson fires up a 3. He got it! 3 by Johnson! And the Swarm take the lead by 2. 110-108. Minute 15 to go in the fourth quarter. Gold ball left to right. Here is Young at the head of the key. Picked up by Marcus Garrett. Man-to-man defense here for the Swarm. Here's Young at the foul line. Slips, gets it out to Williams, top of the circle, drives down the lane, hangs in the air, puts up a shot, bank shot, good, and a foul. Jalen Williams, 21 points as he shoots in a silencer, ties the game at 110. Fouls on Reggie Perry, his third of the game. At the line, Jalen Williams. He's not missed a free throw in the NBA G League regular season so far. He's 1 for 1 at the line in the game, 5 for 5 at the line in the NBA G League regular season. The shot is up and he got it. He completes the three-point play. Williams with 22 points. The Gold 11 of 12 at the line. Gold by 1, 111-110. We're inside a minute to go in the fourth quarter. Swarm ball to the front court. Here's KJ Simpson. Little shake move, and he finds Johnson left of the key. Finds Simpson way up front. Shot clock inside of 10. Here's Simpson, puts it on the floor. Bounce pass inside to Perry. Layup off the glass. No! Got his own rebound. Put back. Yes! A 2! 15 points for Perry. Swarm back in the lead by 1. 112-111 Swarm. 33 seconds remaining in the game. And they foul Alexander up front. Perry went for the steal. He fouled Alexander. That's Perry's fourth. And 2 shots now. We're inside 2 minutes. So the 2-shot free throw variety comes up here for Trey Alexander and the Gold. Charles Bediako back into the game for the Gold. Alexander at the line. He's 6 for 6 at the line of the game. He has 2 shots coming. 2 shots coming up for Trey Alexander. A career high 38 points on Saturday, 36 here this afternoon. He bends the knees, he puts it up with the right hand, and he missed it. It's no good. His first miss at the line of the game. He's 6 of 7. The team is 11 of 13. Bediako into the game for the Gold, replacing Tevion Jones. One more free throw coming up here for Trey Alexander. He can tie the game here with this free throw. Shot number 2 coming up. Crowd making a lot of noise. He spins the ball in his hands. He takes a dribble. He bends the knees. He eyes the mark. He puts it up, and he missed them both. Rebound. Swarm have it, and a foul called against the Gold. It's on McLaughlin. That's his 5th. It's only team foul number 4 against the Gold. First in the last 2 minutes. Swarm have a lead of 112 on 11, exactly 29 seconds to go. A 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. So the Swarm have a chance to milk this clock away, at least to a certain extent. 5-second differential. Looks like the Gold will probably play it out defensively. Here is Simpson across midcourt. Standing dribble inside the half-court line. 15 to shoot, 20 on the fourth quarter game clock. Swarm in the lead by 1. Here is Simpson right at the key, puts on a juke move. He spins in the lane, comes back out, 8 to shoot. Here's Simpson, top of the circle with 5 to shoot. Puts up a 3 over Funk on the way. It's off the mark. Rebound, fought for, and the Gold have it. 4 seconds to go. Swarm by 1. Alexander up the left sideline. 2 seconds. 1 puts up a shot for 3 at the buzzer. No good. He missed it, and the Swarm win. Oh, what a game! The Swarm break their 3-game losing skid, and they hang on to beat the Gold. 112-111, the final. With the win, the Swarm go to 6-4 in the NBA G League regular season, ending their 3-game losing skid. And with the loss, the Gold drop to 5-6 in the NBA G League regular season. Next on ESPN+. For all of us here in the arena and in the control room as well, Brock Bowling saying so long from the Novant Health Fieldhouse here in Greensboro. We thank you for tuning in today to NBA G League basketball action here on NBAGleague.com.
This copyrighted broadcast of the NBA G League may not be retransmitted, reproduced, rebroadcast, or otherwise distributed or used in any form without the express written consent of the NBA.